of 2024. If you notice, my skin is super glowy. I'm not wearing any makeup right now, and it's just so smooth and soft and feels so tight after my facial from VO Med Spa. Go check out my Instagram if you want to see more of that content. I got the most amazing facial by Vanessa, and I launched an episode with them. So go check that out as well. But I'm just feeling so good because it's Wellness and Awareness Month for January. It's also my birthday month, and I'm turning 25. And from people who are already 25, they said it's a big year. So I'm so excited. My prefrontal cortex is fully developed. So now I feel like I totally know what I'm talking about. So I'm so excited for this year. I don't think you're ready, honestly. So this is the infamous selfie situation. This is the mirror that I use to take my selfies on my Instagram. When it comes to my outfits, I would say the number one thing that I love to do is to dress and look fabulous and pretend like every day you're walking on the runway, because why wouldn't you? So this is where I take those images here at this mirror. Also note the new camera. Just for a skin update, it's been 3 days since I got my facial from VO Med Spa, and my skin, this is my skin without makeup, is so soft, so clear, and feels super firm still. The results have been impeccable. The podcast, if you haven't listened to already, launched on January 16th, so go check that out. Today I'm doing a soft launch for what I call Found. A lot of people that I've been talking to, either in my work life or personal life, are all saying the same thing. They want to create community and feel connected. And a lot of people aren't feeling fulfilled through their work or through their friendships or through their relationships, and I think we can all relate that we've all been there. So I'm creating this group that's invite only, and we're creating a community where people can connect and heal and open up in a deep and meaningful way. So I'm really looking forward to this focus group and starting a journey with a lot of people who are like-minded, positive, and ready to take on the next steps of this crazy thing we call life. And so forth. So these are the 3 books that I've been reading this month, and maybe I'll do this every month so that you can really see what I've been up to and what I've been absorbing. I read every single night or day. Stephen Bartlett is an absolute genius. This book, The Diary of a CEO, I would recommend for literally anyone. A lot of the things that he wrote in here are things that I was thinking, and I thought I was crazy because I was thinking them. I also listen to at least one podcast a day. I think it might be an addiction almost of me wanting to know information, learning, and growing. And I take a lot of this content, or take in a lot of this content for my own content. So those are the 3. So back this fall, I had Marcus and Sarah on the podcast from Flourish and Foundry for episode 118, and we talked about their combined efforts as entrepreneurs to open their first brick and mortar store, first of many, may I include, and I went to their opening party, which I was so grateful to be invited to, and got to see their store opening on Tremont Street in Boston, right by Government Center, and it's beautiful, and I'm so excited to share a little behind the scenes. If you haven't already checked out their store, I would definitely go there. All about ethical, sustainable, true products for your home, and make sure you go check them out either online on their Instagram or at their brick and mortar store in Boston at Flourish and Foundry. having morning tea before our brunch. I can't wait. So today is my birthday. I'm 25 and it's crazy. And I'm out walking. It's January 13th and it's 60 degrees and so sunny and beautiful. That never happens. In LA, I was there last year and it was freezing cold and raining, and it's warmer here in Boston. But I'm just enjoying the day. Went to the gym, went to brunch, and just appreciating this beautiful weather. I know a lot of people talk about a quarter life crisis, but I feel like I'm having quarter life clarity, the total opposite, where my brain is finally working. I don't know if it was the past few years, but I feel really at peace and just so grateful for all of you guys and everyone in my life. Excited. So if you guys didn't know, Sean was a fan before she was my friend.
Yeah?
So I was walking, as I do, into a farm and I was picking up a poof. And then basically she comes up to me and was like, "Are you LilyGrace?" And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "I follow you on Instagram. I saw you on the fashion show. I know your podcast." Yeah. So I was like, "Oh my goodness." I felt starstruck for a second. Or like I felt
like the weirder people coming to talk to you. Like, she's crazy. And
then we became friends immediately, basically. Or no, we definitely kept in touch after that. But then hung out. And she's here from LA. Yeah. She flew in. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. But thank you. And look at all the shoes.
Yeah, I'm trying this one is gonna fit my dress. My gosh, like it's a girls' night. So happy.
Yay! So exciting. So this is behind the scenes of a podcast recording. For February, I'm recording with Jen Smith, and this is our little setup for today. I'm very excited and looking forward to this. We have the microphone that I've been using since day one. I love it. It's Audio-Technica. And we could do a podcast or a vlog on just what it's like to record one of these, edit one of these, because there are a lot of steps and behind the scenes that happen here. And I would say the episode itself is about 1% of what actually happens behind the scenes when it comes to planning, editing, recording, questions for the guests, research for the guests, editing and listening about 20,000 times. It takes a lot of effort. So I would be happy to do an episode on just what it takes to record a show. Ali needs some sunscreen. Yeah. We are headed to Tulum. Here we go. We are eating in Tulum at this super cute jungle cafe. Vegan burger and acai. So good. Honestly, this whole time I've just been like laughing. There are these funny creatures that might pop out in the bushes. So many lizards.
What do you guys who scream?
People probably think we're unwell.
We are. We are.
But yesterday, let's start with this. Yesterday. Oh, there's one right there. Oh my god, that's crazy. He's coming towards us. There he goes. What did they say? They're like raccoons. Jungle raccoons. So interesting. He's kind of cute.
It was kind of creepy that we saw like 8 of them. I was scared.
Literally. Oh my god. I almost had a heart attack. If that was a snake, I would have passed out.
Oh, you're just gonna fall.
Another beautiful pool day. Do we have stories to tell you? It has been quite the adventure, so stay tuned. So we are at the pool today. Basically, it's just kind of interesting and totally not like the US in a lot of ways. We're in such a nice place, but we did some excursions. And we went to Tulum, and yesterday we went to the cenotes and the pyramid, and we thought we almost got kidnapped because in the morning, oh my god, so we woke up super early and it was still dark out, and we got to the main lobby, and basically this guy yells, "Mikaila!" And we were standing literally right in front of him. And so we get in the white van with the strange men.
Because we're really smart.
As you should not do when you are a child. But then we get in and like, okay, this feels pretty good. Mikaila feels pretty solid the whole time. But Ali and I were looking at each other and starting to like panic.
We're like, what's going on? There's no one here. It's empty.
Because it was just us
like,
three in the van.
Driving. Like, these were big men. Like, where are we going?
So we keep texting each other and thinking that we're getting like kidnapped basically. But he was like, oh no, we're gonna go to another hotel, then I'll bring you to the pyramid. And I was like, okay, we just had no idea what to expect. There were no expectations set. And then I finally asked him, I'm like, Senor, where are we going? What's happening right now? And he was like,
he turns around, he goes, ladies,
I am not your guide.
I am not your guide.
I am not your guide.
And then he just like waits and is completely
Pause.
silent. And we're all like, well, who are you, sir?
And just imagine this like giant man who looks like he's from like a movie.
Yeah,
like, evil villain.
Like so big.
I am not your tour guide.
I literally was like, my life flashed before my eyes.
My heart dropped.
I thought he was gonna be like, and now ladies, we're going to this place for the rest of your life.
So basically and then he continues after the long pause and says that we're going to other places, but the whole time we were like, oh god. And then we finally ended up at another resort, and another family got in, and this little boy was so cute and telling like, you can't buy love, you can't you can't pay for love. He was
asking his mom the funniest questions.
literally. So it lightened the mood, and then we like got to a touristy shop where all the tourists were congregating in the city, Playa Del Carmen, and we were like, okay, we can breathe now.
We can finally
breathe.
We're safe.
So we survived that, and it's probably sounding less dramatic than it actually was.
It was really dramatic
scary.
though. It was scary.
I think I'm gonna need group therapy after this. But we had a lot of fun. I think that was the best day.
It was really fun. We did so much in one day.
Yeah, and the tour guide was so nice. He did Spanish and English, and he was just really sweet and funny and super smart. What was his name? Victor.
He's been my favorite guy of the trip so far.
Yeah, no,
he was the first person that made me feel safe and seen and accounted for, and we just loved Victor. I knew everything that was happening.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. No tricks or anything.
No tricks or schemes.
And then
Everything went according to plan.
Yeah.
because before that, poor Ali.
Everything that we do here is just, we never know what's happening next.
never know
it's
the
always
full
a surprise.
story.
And I'm supposed to know Spanish, but that doesn't help either.
It's not great.
So yeah, the pyramids were amazing. The cenote was amazing. We went to the city of Validad, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And that was very interesting. We got the best churros ever. And yesterday, the day before? Or was it yesterday? We had a spa day. What day was that?
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Oh,
yeah,
that
it's
was
just the
yesterday.
days
Was that
feel like
yesterday?
forever.
We've been here for like 3 days.
No, we were gone all
the
day yesterday.
Oh yeah, we got back. Oh, it was the day before because
Oh,
then we had the dinner
oh,
right
That
yeah,
literally
yeah.
feels like yesterday.
Did yesterday even happen?
So we're going backwards here. So basically, the day before that, we got up and we were feeling good. We're like, we're gonna get a free lunch today because we signed up for this meeting. And this meeting was crazy.
Oh my god.
We pretty much signed up to like go to this timeshare scam meeting.
We thought it was gonna be
because-
a 1-hour presentation and then we go get a free breakfast buffet.
and they lied to us completely. So the 1 hour presentation ended up being like
3 hours.
3 hours with our lunch buffet, really just sitting with this man,
Old man.
old man that was trying to give us his life story. And we like literally took turns being like,
No.
the answer is no.
No.
No, so that was crazy. That's
And
we
we
had to
finally
pay
got
for a
up.
tip for lunch.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah, that was
insane.
wild. Like he was like, "I'll take you to lunch, free lunch," and he's like, "Oh, but you have to get the
But
tip."
you have
Like
to pay.
being in sales, that is like appalling to me. I would never ask the client to be like, "Oh, can you like get the tip or
get
like,
that."
get your own
Yeah.
coffee?" That's crazy. My arm is hurting. But then after that, we went to the spa because we were like a little
need it.
heated and we needed to reset. So we went to the spa. And it was Ali's first time in a steam room sauna. Mikaila and I do it all the time because we go to Lifetime and we went to Kello the other day. But Ali, I don't think you recognized that it was her first time.
I didn't know it was her first time.
It was like very steamy in the steam room, but I could still breathe, so it was okay. Like I made it through 5 minutes.
It was so funny.
We went straight from the steam room to the sauna. We didn't have any break in between.
And the sauna, that was the first time I was in a sauna too.
It was the hottest one
and
I've
I
ever
was
been in.
already
It was
so
very
hot. And we were all just laying down in the sauna with cucumbers on our eyes and this nice cool towel. And they just told us to like lay down
Stay
and relax
for
for
10
10 minutes.
minutes.
And
Yeah.
that's it, and she'd be back. And not even halfway through, I took off my cucumbers and towel and looked around because I started getting so hot. I was like freaking out, and then everyone was just so calm and zen. So I was like, okay, I'll try. And then I started just like moving
could hear
around,
her
like I was so
breathing.
uncomfortable.
She was, like,
I was like panting. And then I finally lifted up my towel again, and then LG's towel was off, and we just made eye contact.
We looked at each other, and then there were two other women, like a grandmother and a granddaughter. And then the grandmother lifts her towel after us panting for like 5 minutes, and she's like, what'd she say?
She was like, you can leave
if it's too hot.
for you.
And then puts her cucumbers back on. So we're like, okay. So we get up and leave, and Mikaila like didn't know that it was Ali's first time.
I was like, it was just supposed to be such a relaxing
They just kept
experience, and I was
giggling and
like
giggling
in
and
pain.
You're supposed to be like zen now, but I was just laughing because I could hear you like panting, and then my cucumber kept dripping hot water onto my like chest, so I was burning in my knees. It was an experience. So we get out.
At least the end was really nice.
Yeah,
we
the
did
end.
some like hot and cold baths and stuff.
Yeah.
That was really fun. It
was
took
nice.
Very
the
soothing.
breath out of me. That was also my first of those.
Yes, I agree. So that was an experience. And then this morning we did Zumba, and you can probably hear music in the background. I hope you can hear us because he just turned it up. It's like a party here. But we did Zumba a couple days ago, and this girl did it, and she was so good. But then this guy comes up and is like, all right, everyone, we're going to stretch now. And his name was Diego. And he was like, he could shake it. He knew what he was
yeah.
doing.
Oh my God.
Wait, and
He had so much
demonstrate the stretch. Don't punch me in the face.
It was like, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, shake, shake.
It was so funny. We had video.
Yeah, we have the video.
But Zumba is apparently, supposed to be for like old ladies, but we really enjoyed it. And here it's intense because it's like Mexican Zumba. So you're really shaking.
Oh, like that was
shaking
hard.
it. And it's like we're Asian. We're not like.
Yeah, I was like,
our body
out of
doesn't
breath.
move like that.
It's been quite eventful, and we finally feel like we're in the swing of things.
Yeah.
On her last day.
Now that LG is leaving.
Yeah, so now that the boss is leaving, they have to handle themselves. But yeah, so it's been fun. I would say that it's been definitely eventful.
Very eventful.
Basically, it goes from us being hangry to being like food baby
It's been a roller coaster for sure.
to being scammed. And then
repeat.
finally relax now, but yes, repeat. So hopefully they
you guys have a more relaxing 2 days. It's been so fun though and hilarious. Ali's like our comedic relief through the stress. We're gonna need like group therapy and like multiple sauna days after. Yeah, I came here to get tan and live my best life.
We're so pale. If you
Coming
couldn't
back
notice.
with a food baby and like pale and pasty.
This is like day 3 or 4 and we're actually so pale. It's so funny.
Mikaela's even paler than before.
I know. I was tan. I did a fake tan before I got here. Now I'm more pale
I wonder
than I was
if like
before.
I wonder if like everyone's noticed.
But it's been really fun so far. And I'm glad you guys came with me.
I'm glad we came too.
It was so much fun.
It's been an adventure.
This is a Mai Tai. Recycling because good for the environment.
For sure.
Should I try it?
Try it. Go crazy.
She's like tasting it.
Estamos de vuelta.
Ooh,
Welcome back.
It's like really strong. I don't drink.
It's stronger than the pina colada for sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a mudslide next. They look delicious here.
And then what's after that?
Maybe pina colada.
Oh, back to the
Back to the beginning.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
another
yeah.
tropical drink? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, give us your thoughts and recommendations for next time.
Put them in the comments.
Subscribe. Put them in the comments below. But yeah, if you have been to Mexico, that's great.
Let
And
us know your experience.
if you haven't,
Have you been to a timeshare presentation? Let us know.
Oh my gosh.
and then Tulum was amazing too. Oh, and we went to Cancun, which I have videos, so you'll see. But it was like insane because we get to the nest and they're like, oh, that's $700 to rent. And then the food was like $100 for these little tiny baby corns that Amy ordered, my boss.
We were gonna like ball all out and
You
then
can
we're
get it-
like, let's not.
Yeah, you can get an enchilada for a single enchilada for $60, I think.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was like $60.
We got really good pictures though. And then the sculpture park was cool. And Tulum is such a vibe. You said it was like a
Tulum was
music
beautiful.
festival.
Yeah, no, literally walking around, I felt like I was in a music festival. Like there's literally, like you walk down the street and there's music playing, there's like different bars and restaurants, there's little boutique shops. Like,
Yeah.
So, such a vibe. And
And
then
if-
the beach club was so
The
fun.
beach club. Yeah, I
the
loved
water
it.
was beautiful.
There were dogs swimming, and at first I thought they were drowning, but you were like, no.
No, he was literally jumping into the waves. Oh, I wish I would have gotten a video.
I know,
It
he was so
cute.
cute.
Great time.
Yeah, definitely the younger people hang out in Tulum. But I feel like I'm always surrounded by like older people anyway. That's just like my life. But I love it, honestly. I learned so much. But it's been quite the trip, and now I'm heading to go to a Luum rep council. That's why we came to Mexico, but you two are gonna have your own adventures.
We're gonna have to figure it out on our own.
We're gonna be Miss York.
Spread our wings and fly.
Now I am at the second location in Mexico for the business part of the trip, and this room is so beautiful. They gave me a flower, which is so cute. And the best part is this full-length mirror, honestly. This is exactly what I needed, and great lighting. Cheers. And then we have a jacuzzi tub and a gorgeous view of the ocean. Oh, so dreamy. I'm obsessed with this view. It's honestly not a bad place to be doing business. I'm so excited. The more mirrors, the better, honestly. And this flower is so cute. I'm so happy right now and so grateful for Luum Textiles for bringing us here for the rep council and meeting all together. There's reps from all around the country, and Amy and I are here and enjoying ourselves and about to start the meeting. Now I am at the business portion of this Mexico trip. The whole reason I came to Mexico and brought my lady friends is because of Luum Textiles, which we so appreciate. Last year the rep council was in LA. This year it is in Mexico, so it's really exciting. And there's just so much to be grateful for. This month has been insane. Even just looking back at day one, New Year's Eve was insane and so much fun. And then I celebrated my birthday with some of my closest friends, and I'm just so grateful for all of the people that I have in my life currently, because I would not be where I am today without you. And I finally feel like I have an amazing group of friends and people around me, people I work with. I love my family, of course, but I'm just feeling ample gratitude for how far I've come and the growth that has happened in the past few months, in the past year. And I just think that I feel so blessed. And it's crazy, honestly. Sometimes I have imposter syndrome because it doesn't feel like real. Like, I feel like I'm way too young for this. I'll quickly show you my outfit. So I worked for a real estate agent back in New Hampshire, where I'm from. I think I was in college, and basically she gave me some of her clothes, which are so nice. And it fits me really well. It's kind of different for me, but it's a halter top polka dot jumpsuit, and I love it, honestly. And it has a little slit at the bottom, and I tied it probably a little different than you're supposed to, but I put the tie in the back. But I think it's kind of chic and beach casual, beach chic. I've been really into red lipstick recently, so that's what I'm going with tonight to match the wristband. And then I'll just show you some of my products, because this month was Wellness Month and Awareness Month, and between my birthday and between VO Med Spa, the podcast that launched this month as I reformatted, I've been really focusing on skincare and routine and getting back into the wellness mindset. So let me just show you some of my products here. So my friend Sean got me this for my birthday. Very sheer, and it's a broad spectrum SPF 21 sunscreen, and it's amazing. Thank you so much, Sean. And it gives you a little shimmery glow. Just for an update, this is my skin about after a month of, here, I'll flip this around. After a few weeks of getting the facial by Vanessa at VO Med Spa. This is a sunscreen that I've been using, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't make me break out. My dermatologist recommended it to me, and it's SPF 40 with hyaluronic acid, zinc oxide, and it's a mineral sunscreen, so it blocks the sun rays, which I think is important for my type of skin. And then I've been using the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. I always want to call it hydraulic acid, but that's for a car. So it works really well because I get really dry skin, specifically in the winter. It's really, so I use that usually in the mornings with my toner, which I didn't bring on vacation. This is my vacation skincare. And then I've been using the Peach and Lily Situation. I left the cleanser at home, but I like to travel with these because they're small. It's matcha pudding, and it's antioxidant cream and keeps the moisture in your skin. So those are the little skincare products that I've been using and I'm obsessed with. Thank you, Molly, for this little perfume. It smells so good. And my makeup routine, which is pretty basic, honestly. I do my eyebrows. Today I put on mascara, which you probably can't even tell, eyeshadow, and then the cream that Sean gave me, and red lips. So it is golden hour now. It's about 7 o'clock. And the sun is rising. It is so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. The water is so blue. And I'm just feeling super good this morning. I'm super refreshed. So it is the first night, and I am going to dinner with Luum. We just had a long day of meeting and strategizing, and this is my dress. I got it, of course, from Baubles and Lace. Are we surprised? My literal whole wardrobe is from there. And it's super cute because in the back, you can't really see, in the back, there's like a tie and a slit, which I love. And this is such a fun color. And I'm so excited for dinner. Good morning. This podcast is so good. From LilyGrace CEO with Paul Brunson. I listen to LilyGrace CEO like literally all the time. I think it's so good, and I take a lot of my inspiration from my podcast from this show. And this episode, they're talking about relationships and how important it is in this modern day to really seek a healthy partner. Oh, the sunrise is so beautiful. And it's coming very slowly. Looks like a painting, honestly.